Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Henderson, Nevada. 7:52 on the clock down here. Don't know where it is where you're at, but we're glad you made it back for Game 2 on against the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles. CSN won in fantastic fashion in the first game, walked off in the bottom of the ninth. It was a scheduled 7-inning game, went 9, and they win it. What a crazy game, up and down twice by 4 runs. At 2 different points in the game, come back and win it, and hopefully that momentum carries it over to tonight's game with Gabe Gonzalez on the hill. Delivers the first pitch, gets fouled off from Joey Rossi. Cole Walters is on deck. Mason Hayes, the DH, batting third. Quentin Marcellin batting fourth. Jackson Coons batting fifth. Blake Sanchez batting sixth. Trevor Lippard batting seventh. Cody Garvin batting eighth, and a bunt laid down by Rossi gets fouled off for strike 2, and then batting ninth, Jake Boyd for CSI. For CSN, you got Gabe Gonzalez on the hill, dealing to Newsom behind the dish. Here's the 0-2 pitch against Rossi. Ground ball right up the middle to Jay Martz over the left side. Martz to Westmoreland for out number 1. So, Gonzalez on the hill, Newsom behind the dish, Westmoreland at first, Johnson at second, Perns at third, Martz at short, Long in left, Latham in center, Hand in right. Quick 6-3 gets the first out and brings up number 12, Cole Walters. Gabe Gonzalez settling in. Misses the zone for that first one. 1-0 on the way. Breaking ball hits on the inner half. Gave Walters something to think about. Twitched as if he was going to move out of the way. Ends up going through the zone, evening up the count at 1 apiece. Make it 1-2 on that heater. 89 miles an hour on the gun. Scoreboard isn't working as it should, but at least the gun's working. And the clock's a little ahead on it. There's a ground ball right side, tough play. Getting on over there is Johnson to Westmoreland for out number 2. Deep shot in the hole, but recorded for 3 in the books. Brings up the DH and former Coyote, now Golden Eagle, number 18, Mason Hayes. Saw a little bit of Hayes last game. I think he only had 2 at-bats, and then he got pulled for Cody Barkdale. Yes, Hayes went 0 for 2. Fly out and a strikeout looking. Last game, here he is now, seeing the first pitch miss on the inner half for ball 1. Next one gets fouled off. 1-1 with 2 down. Gentle breeze blowing out in favor of the hitters. 1-1 count on the way. Swing and a miss. Big hack from Hayes. 1-2, and Gonzalez is looking for his first K of the evening. A couple radar guns making their way down to Henderson, Nevada. Scouts will like that one. And there goes the third out recorded by Gonzalez. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of the first. Ryan Beard will be the man on the hill for the Golden Eagles. Ryan Beard with a very tiny beard, but a beard nonetheless. Number 34 is on his back. He will deliver to Coons behind the dish. Garvin at first. Walters at second. Sanchez at third. Boyd at short. Rossi in left. Marcellin in center. Lippard in right. And Dylan Johnson will lead off for the Coyotes, as he always does. Seeing the first pitch go through the zone from the lefty. So a couple different changes. Sanchez and Garvin comes in from right, playing first. Sanchez moves from first to third. Other than that, relatively the same. And Coons as well. Now behind the dish, taking over for Torres Moore, who had himself a heck of a game. He easily kept CSI within range and winning for most of that game. Excellent play from Walters. Walters over to Garvin in time. No, he bobbled it. Garvin bobbles it over at first. But what an excellent play from Cole Walters, the second baseman, to at least make it close over there at first. Either way, Johnson gets on with the leadoff single and ruining Ryan Beard's perfect game. Jarrell Latham stepping into the box. Lefty-lefty matchup. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. Keep an eye on Beard on his pickup attempts, possibly over towards first. That's a nice pitch right there. A 91-mile-an-hour heater gets on through the zone. Oh, 1 count. Lefty versus lefty. Showing bunt, pulls it back, called ball. Johnson over there at first base, waiting to be advanced, hanging out with Garvin. Yeah, Garvin was in right last game. Now playing at first. Coons was at third. Now he's behind the dish. That one misses high and out. 2-1 count, nobody down, 1 on. Last game ended in a 10-9 fashion in the bottom of the ninth. So we could expect, or at least probably assume, some more fireworks during this game. And one thing we'll have to keep an eye on, as that one misses out, for number 23, the DH, Blake Wiggins. Perns was the DH last game for CSN. In the 9th spot, gets himself a 3-run home run, and now he's playing third, batting in the 6th spot. Or 7th spot, excuse me. You know, Wiggins, then Hand, Westmoreland, then Newson, Perns batting 7th, Martz batting 8th, Long batting 9th. Beard likes the first sign from Coons, who delivers. That one gets away from Coons, and the runners will advance. Got to put a wild pitch in the books on that one. And we've seen several of those go the way of CSN today, and if anything, helped them go on to win the first game. And here we are now with another pass ball, or another wild pitch, I should say, putting the CSN base runners in scoring position. Johnson at third, Latham at second, Wiggins at the dish, waiting for his 1-0 pitch. Taken into center field. Marcellin waiting for it, going back on it. Then he jumps and snags that one. Wow, what an excellent play by Marcellin. On his high horse, heading back to the wall, catching it about 385 feet out there, jumping up and stabbing that one. That was easily 2. And he catches it for an out, but 1 run does come around, put an RBI for Blake Wiggins as the CSN takes the lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. But wow, what an excellent play by the center fielder. Put FA in the book, but wow, that doesn't say all of it. And now at the dish, number 19, Jordan Hand with Jarrell Latham, 85 feet away, 84 feet away from the second run. That one misses. Brody Westmoreland on deck, Drew Newson in the hole. 1-0 count, 1 down, 1 on, as CSN leads 1-0. Now misses outside, 2-0. 2-0 count. That one's going to get away from Coons as well, and Latham will come on home. Wow, 2-0 very quickly, similar to how CSI jumped out in front of CSN, although I'll give CSI credit last game. They earned their way on. A couple hits, one error, but a couple walk pitches and then an RBI single. 2 RBI single gave the Golden Eagles a 2-0 lead in the first game, and here CSN with a 2-0 lead in the second game. And then 4 pitches puts Hand on first.
Number 17, Brody Westmoreland.
Second walk from Ryan Beard. And Brody Westmoreland steps into the box. Spoke to Westmoreland between the games about his error that he induced during the first game. Ends up being just a mix-up of signals, trying to pick off over towards third. Unfortunately, hits off the glove of the pitcher, goes in foul territory, but nonetheless, CSN comes back and wins as we get the scoreboard working here in the bottom half of the first. Credit to, well, it looks like it's working. It's halfway there, maybe. And there it goes. Next pitch misses inside. And that's going to allow Boyd to come talk to Beard. Trying to keep Beard in it, and also mentally probably just making sure he's stuck on this one because they don't want to go in the bullpen, during the first or second inning, especially with how many times they've already gone to the bullpen last game. Next pitch out the sequence from Beard. Ground ball right side. That one's going to get through the hole. Let's see if Hand he is. He's going to try to round second. Throw from Lippert all the way to third. Not in time. Safe on safe on third is Hand, and safe on first is Westmoreland. That'll bring up number 3, Drew Newson. Second hit of the game, recorded by the Coyotes, puts runners on the corners with one down. Double play opportunity for the Golden Eagles as Coons will talk to his infield. A little bit of nonverbal on how they will play with runners on the corners. Garvin keeping an eye on Westmoreland over there at first, and Hand about 87 feet away from being the third run. Beard getting set and delivers. Newson puts on one right over the middle. Knocked down by Walters, who tags second, throws it over to Garvin in time for the double play. So excellent play from Walters, limits the damage to only 2 as CSN leads heading to the second. As the third round of the draft is about to come to a close, Lions on the clock and CSN on the scoreboard, the inactive scoreboard, I should say. 2-0 here in the bottom or the top half of the second. Leading off for the Golden Eagles will be number 14, Quentin Marcellin, who made an excellent play in center field. First pitch here is a strike. Coons on deck. Sanchez in the hole for the Golden Eagles. Gonzalez dialed in. Gets a second strike on him. Check swing went far enough across the plate for the second strike. A Blake Sanchez sighting there at the bottom of your screen. And the 0-2. Got him on that one for strike 3. Marcellin not pleased and heading back. Second strikeout in a row for Gabe Gonzalez. First one swinging, second one looking. One down here in the top of the first. Jackson Coons will step into the box. Lefty-righty matchup. And it looks like he's got the scoreboard back. First pitch hits the zone. 4 strikes in a row from Gabe Gonzalez to start off the second inning. Now I'm talking about the scoreboard. You guys can't see it. We can see it. Everybody here can see it. The fans are looking at it. We haven't had it all the first game. Heavy rains out here in Henderson put it out of function for a little while, but it seems to be back going. No, that's the last time I'm going to talk about the scoreboard for now. 1-1 with one down. Big hack from Coons for strike 2. Trying to catch up to the speed of Gonzalez, who's dealing right now. 1-2 count. Maybe something off speed and in. Yeah, gets it fouled off. 1-2, the count remains. 1-2 once again. High. 2-2 as Gonzalez is searching for his third strikeout of the game. He got it right there. Burned him on the inner half for strike 3. Third in a row for Gonzalez going back to last inning. And that'll bring up number 6, Blake Sanchez. Gonzalez seems to be dialed in at the moment. First pitch at Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Got him on that breaking ball. Got him to swing right over it. 0-1 count. Gonzalez and Newsom seem to be on the same page. Got that one fouled off. Not a whole lot of hesitation between pitcher and catcher right now. Let's see if Gonzalez likes the first sign. Nope. Shook it off. Likes the second one. 0-2. Fouled off. And 0-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gonzalez dialed in. 4 strikeouts in a row going back to the first. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of the second. Jarrett Perns will lead us off here in the bottom half of the second inning with his team leading by 2.
The writer for game one's in your inbox.
And as we welcome back, finally taking over from Stats. Welcome back, James.
Thanks for having me, Dev. Appreciate it.
Here you are, bottom 2. Haven't missed much, my friend.
Well, I've been watching.
Yeah, you've been keeping up the stats, so you know exactly what's going on. Big hack from Perns for strike 1.
Always nice to be back on the live broadcast here. So, Coyotes coming out looking a little bit.
Perns showing bunt. Puts it foul instead. 0-2 count. And as you've seen so far, Gabe Gonzalez dialed in and allowing the Coyotes to do what they do with the bats. Already out to a 2-0 lead in his favor.
My goodness, dialed in is putting it mildly here. Gabe Gonzalez is looking as sharp as I've seen here through 2 innings of work, at least this season. Just making his pitches and kind of making the Golden Eagles hitters look silly, off balance here, and not even an opportunity to catch up to that heater. It's getting on him quick.
Let's see if Perns can get one into. Miss him on outside. Let's see if we can get into another one here. Last game, he had a 3-run home run to tie it up. Here he is now with the
that
opportunity.
comeback would have been possible without the clutch at bat by Jarrett Perns. Perns playing third today. Very sharp with the glove as well. It's nice to see him getting an opportunity.
It's going to be a tough task to get another home run off this lefty. Well, let's see if he can just lay into one and get up on base.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's kind of died down. The flags in center field here are just kind of still, not really moving either way. But Jarrett Perns, like I said, he can generate some power with those swings and misses there over the top of that for out number 1.
First strikeout of the game for Ryan Beard. And we're going to welcome back number 2, Jay Martz.
And Jay Martz, of course, hero in game 1 with the single back up the box that walked the Coyotes off from, what was literally an improbable come-from-behind victory. And like I said, those are the kind of wins, you said it, Dev, that can propel them to great things.
Talked to Martz between the game, and I asked him, I was like, okay, you're stepping up. You got runners on second and third with 1 down. What are you thinking? He's like, I got to get a hit. And sure enough, he does. Takes it up the center, and we walk off. Game over. Different situation here as the count is tied up at 1-1 with 1 down.
Yeah, the redshirt freshman Jay Martz, mature beyond his years and his playing years. Like I said, he understands situations, situational hitting, baseball, and he just has such a firm grasp of the game. It's a pleasure to see Jay work.
And right there, he's falling behind 1-2, and Coons with an excellent glove job behind the dish as well to ensure that strike was called for Beard.
And the good thing about Jay is he provides a little bit of pop down in the lineup here, which is always a welcome addition to any roster.
That one hits off the glove of Coons and then rolls in the backstop. 1-2 count remains. There's a Tyler Long cameo for you guys at the bottom of the screen.
I wonder if Jay Martz is a big Derek Jeter fan, of course, playing the same position, wearing number 2.
Ground ball right side, hard one for Walters. He gets it deep in the hole on the right side, tosses it to Garvin for out number 2.
4-3 in your books there to retire Jay Martz. And it's 2 quick outs on half of the second inning here. That's going to bring up left fielder number 12, Tyler Long. Nice to see Tyler getting a start.
Had a cameo last game. He was on second when that game-winning run came on around.
Yeah, it's nice to see Tyler here. He's playing in his 29th game. He's made 13 starts, batting .333 on the year for the Coyote left fielder.
Big hack. Misses that one. And credit to Beard. After not the best of first innings for him, kind of dialed in, slowed down, and really kept this one going.
Yeah, it was shaky early for Beard, but he seems to have righted the ship here, and he's throwing strikes here in the bottom of the second inning. So it's nice that the Coyotes were able to scratch 2 across in the bottom of the first while he was struggling to locate his pitches. And let's see if Beard has a quick inning here.
Oh, wow. That one tips off and is beating up Coons behind the dish. Had the last batter hit off his glove and hit off his helmet. That one goes straight into the helmet.
Yeah, with Torres Moore, like I said, he was...
Wow. I'm sure he's sleeping in the dugout right now.
He's got to have ice bags all over his body, but that guy was... What a heck of a game he was able to play, defensively, just behind the dish in general here. A well-deserved second game off here, like I said, as he saved some runs. I had to save at least 2 or 3 runs on pitches that I can remember. Minimum. So
Yeah, he's getting the rest. We'll probably see him tomorrow, should the weather permit. Tomorrow, that is. So keep in touch with us. Follow us at CSN Coyotes to ensure game statuses for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try to keep you updated as best we can here.
And here, down goes Tyler Long, second strikeout of the game, recorded by Beard as he retires them in order, heading to the third.
Excellent inning by Beard.
Top three leading us off will be number 5, Trevor Lippard, the right fielder for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Lippard here starting the inning off against Gabe Gonzalez, hoping for better results. His Golden Eagles have been up against it with CSN righty dealing so far.
Breaking ball gets on through the zone for strike one.
Lippard will be followed by Garvin and Boyd this inning here. 7, 8, 9, and if anybody can reach, we'll take it back to the top of the inning with left fielder Joey Rossi.
Latham in center just moved over towards right center as the second pitch goes through the zone.
And that's when you know Gabe is feeling it here and doing what he needs to do. When he's getting that breaking pitch over, his secondary pitches can be lethal when he's throwing them for strikes, and he's in his zone right now.
Here comes the heat. Oh, when the breaking pitch misses on the inner half. I assumed he'd go breaking ball heater. Try to get him another breaking ball. Falls it outside the zone. 1-2 count. See if you can dial it in. There's the heater. Just low.
Oh, just low. Wow. Good pitch, though, by Gabe. When you're ahead in the count 1-2, you have an opportunity to try to see if you can get the hitter to swing something out of the zone, and that barely missed. I mean, Gabe Gonzalez, pinpoint accuracy early here in this start.
2-2 taken into right field over the glove of Johnson. And there goes Gabe Gonzalez's perfect game with the leadoff man, Trevor Lippard, getting on first.
DJ needed those go-go gadget arms to get up and get that one. Unfortunately, just out of the reach of the tip of his glove here for a base hit. First hit of the evening for the Golden Eagles against Gabe Gonzalez. Like you said, Devin said he broke up the no-no. And it's going to bring up Garvin here, first baseman. Let's see what he has in store. Lefty on righty matchup here as Garvin bats from the left-hand side of the plate.
Credit to Latham in center. Moving over towards right center is exactly where the ball went.
Yep.
Now he is dead center. Runner goes. Newsom not able to handle it. Loses it. Misplayed it. Still can't locate it. He's going to try to take third, and he will. Wow, tough play for Newsom behind the dish. Hits off his glove. Looking at might have bounced off the umpire as well. Not able to locate it, and 2 stolen bases in the books.
Yeah, combination of heads-up base running and tough luck there for the Coyotes as Drew Newsom unable to locate that ball once it went in the dirt here. Just bounced off toward the CSI dugout, and by the time he was able to plate it, you got to give Lippard credit, running hard the whole way, and was able to scamper into third base here, and now CSI has an opportunity to put a run on the board here.
Swing and a miss. Big hack from Cody Garvin. Evens up the count at 1 apiece.
Yeah, very healthy hack from the lefty Cody Garvin here. Get you some stats on Mr. Garvin as we move on. A .217 hitter.
Ground ball right side. 1 run's going to come on home. Johnson over to Westmoreland for out number 1 as CSI puts a run on the board.
And that's Garvin's 24th RBI of the season. Credit him for some nice, again, I hate to beat a dead horse here, but situational hitting, getting the ground ball over to the right side of the infield, plating the runner from third without a hit. And just like that, CSI cuts the Coyote lead in half at 2-1 for the 9-hole hitter.
Jake Boyd, seeing the first pitch, missed high and out.
And shortstop Jake Boyd here on the season. 230 hitter, started all 47 games for CSI. 16 ribs, 1 long ball.
1-0 pitch. Taken deep into left field. That ball was gone.
Oh, when I say
no
long
chance.
Ball, I mean,
wow, that was huge by Jake Boyd.
Double it up here is Jake Boyd flexing here at Moore Stadium off Gabe Gonzalez. That was a no-doubter here.
That was at minimum 400 feet down the left field line.
Yeah,
There's at least a 30-foot tree out there,
and these
went way over it.
These are collegiate batters hitting with wood bats, folks. So, like I said, just imagine the kind of tape measure shot that would have been if it would have been the composite. But either way here, my goodness,
that ball's
putting a charge in
gone. That brings up Joey Rossi with the game tied at 2 here in the third.
And we've seen this act by Gabe Gonzalez before here, where he just comes out looking so sharp, and then all of a sudden it's just a bad inning, a couple bad plays here and there, and he's really up against it again. Now all of a sudden in a 2-2 ball game.
1-0 pitch. Rossi lays down the bunt right back at him, trying to catch Gonzalez on his toes. Throws it out. He does. Wow. It does work in his favor. Gonzalez throws it away, chasing it down, and he's trying to go all the way 3. Excellent throw from Johnson, backing him up all the way in foul territory. But Rossi's bunt turns into a triple.
I hate to say it here, but sometimes Gabe Gonzalez, I just feel like he needs to get tougher mentally here. That was a play that he made fine, fielded it well, pitcher fielding practice. He's probably made that throw a million times, just trying to put too much on it here. He didn't need to put as much on it as he did to Westmoreland. Gets away from him, and all of a sudden Gabe Gonzalez, his own worst enemy on the mound here, as he's battling to keep his Coyotes tied. As CSI has a golden opportunity to cash in their third run of the inning and take the lead.
It's going to be up to Cole Walters now at the dish. Yep. Second time up, first time up, grounded out 4-3. Going to play over to first to make sure Rossi tagged first. He did.
Of course he did. He rounded the bag very
smartly. He fell almost rounding first.
Yeah, took a wide turn there and then just kind of turned the Jets on here. The speedy left fielder, leadoff hitter for a reason, was able to scamper over to third by the time that ball was collected by Brody. And here we go. Cole Walters with an RBI opportunity, standing just 90 feet away.
Looking to squeeze it against Gonzalez, trying to add insult to injury now.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, Gabe now, you see him shaking his head a little bit. He's definitely fighting himself. And, this is where you rely on your catcher, Drew Newsom, to kind of nurse you through this situation here and get you to throw your pitches.
1-0 gets fouled off. Bullpen activity for the Coyotes with Jordan, or who is it?
Is that Julian Barola? Who do we got over there? Trying to get you a number, folks.
Why do I see 19? That doesn't make sense.
No, definitely not 19. We'll get
that
you
might be. That's Battistoni.
Is that Gio?
That's Gio Battistoni throwing around.
So Gio Battistoni getting loose here for the Coyotes.
1-1 on the way. Breaking ball taken into. Not even out of the infield. Catching and holding the runner over there at third is Johnson for out number 2.
Can of corn there for DJ. Pop up on the infield. He closes the glove on that for the second out of the inning. It'd be nice if Gabe can pitch around that error and not allow that runner to touch home. Joey Rossi itching to come home here for CSI and break this 2-2 tie.
And I'm sure former Coyote Mason Hayes would like to provide that.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, absolutely. Former teammate of Gabe's and all these Coyotes that were here last year. Mason, one of our favorite Coyotes. We always wish him the best, but not in this situation.
First pitch. Misses in.
I'd like to see Gabe handle him here. Get out of this inning after already allowing 2 runs.
Well, this is probably, who knows how many times these two have faced each other, practices and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
They know each other well, and we'll see who comes out on this one. Gabe came out on the first one, struck him out swinging.
1,000%. And Mason Hayes, was he a local Las Vegas product here? I want to
1-1 count with 2 down.
See something here.
Hayes out of Jordan, Utah.
Jordan, Utah. Okay, because I was going to say Gabe pitching at Arborview too.
Yeah.
Could have had some high school battles, but not so. It's Mason Hayes coming from the great state of Utah.
Calling time at the dish. 1-1 count, 2 down. Joey Rossi on third base. Go ahead run for the Golden Eagles.
Like I said, Rossi dancing around out there. Gabe has to focus on the batter here, Mason Hayes, because Mason does have some pop. Like I said, for a lefty, he can definitely reach the seats. To be certain here, Hayes' power numbers are tops for the College of Southern Idaho with 4 long balls, 27 RBIs here, batting .315 on the season. So be careful with Hayes. You don't want to give him something sweet to hit.
That one misses outside. You got to hit the zone, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Gabe is nibbling a bit too much for our liking up here. Like I said, he was most effective when he was going at these hitters and attacking them. Now it seems like he's taking a step back and kind of second-guessing even his pitches or even pitch location, which would be even worse.
Now misses high and in. Ball 4 puts Mays on first.
High-stress inning for Gabe
Mays,
here. I'm not
Mason Hayes, Mays.
Not sure how many pitches he has. We'll get a count on that, but a high-stress inning for sure here, as these are going to be some tough pitches to deal with, and that's going to bring up the center fielder, Quentin Marcelin here, cleanup hitter for the Golden Eagles, and a golden opportunity for these Golden Eagles here as they're trying to break a 2-2 tie in the top half of the third inning. 3 of a scheduled 7 here, the second game of this doubleheader. Gabe looks in, comes set to deliver the first pitch to Marcelin.
Runners on the corners. And he delivers. 2-seamer hits outside for strike 1.
Nice little 2-seamer there. Had some bite at the end there, able to catch the outside corner for a strike. This is still Gabe's game here. It's a tough inning for him, but if he can get out of here, game's still tied here. He may be able to extend his mound life here on this start, but if not, I wouldn't be surprised to see Gio Battistone. He's probably almost warm. Maybe come in if Gabe is not able to retire Marcelin here.
Runner goes. Hayes takes off for second.
I don't think
Drew throw down.
Yeah, I don't think Drew was serious about throwing through anyways. I think maybe he might have given a pump fake if he would have been able to field that baseball cleanly, but Mason Hayes still second, of course. Joey Rossi and Hayes now standing on second and third with 2 outs here in a long top half of the third inning here. This is definitely, like I said, Gabe was cruising along, and then that road bump just came up, and it was a doozy here as he's trying to fight through this here and get his team back in the dugout.
1-1. Breaking ball gets in there for strike 2.
Oh, that was filthy. So much depth on that breaking pitch by Gabe. If he threw that consistently for strikes, like I said, he would be a whole different pitcher. Gabe looking to get his Coyotes back in the dugout here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Gabe does it. Gets the third out. Game tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of the third.
And welcome into the bottom half of the third inning, folks. Leading off for the Coyotes is going to be second baseman DJ Dylan Johnson. Top of the order here. Johnson will be followed by Jarrell Latham and Blake Wiggins here. As we have a ball game, folks. Surprise, surprise. After a quick start from the Coyotes, CSI has tied it back up, and we're even at 2.
Showing bunt, pulling it back, called strike against him. As Johnson at the dish. Singled his first time up off the second pitch of the game.
Yeah, DJ 1 for 1 here. always in the thick of things here for CSN, as you would like your leadoff hitter to be.
There's a shot in the center field. Marcellin going back on it and catching it for out number 1.
It's so funny, Devin. 2 hours ago, that would have been a warning track fly ball the way these balls were carrying, and it just seems like everything has died down here. Like I said, no wind to speak of. The flags are dead still in center, and that was a well-hit ball. But like I said, middle of the outfield fly ball.
Terrell Latham at the dish. First pitch he sees. Misses outside for ball 1, and Ryan Beard right back into this one as his Golden Eagles tie it up with 2 in the bottom or the top half of the 3rd. Tie game. See if Beard can battle back.
Well, and Beard's got to be feeling great because his teammates just got him back in this game, and he had a stellar bottom of the 2nd inning. So if he's able to build on that here, he's already got 1 away in the inning here. I mean, Beard's confidence is growing, and that's not a good sign for the Coyotes in this short 7-inning game.
Another one out to Marcellin out there in left center field. And, catching it right in front of Rossi for out number 2.
Well, that's always the center fielder's ball if he wants it. He's the captain of the outfield, though. Him and Rossi coming dangerously close to colliding there. We've seen a very nasty collision that ended a very prominent baseball player season. And Kyle Schwarber, him and Dexter Fowler collided in Arizona in the outfield, and it was nasty. Complete ACL and MCL tear for the young Cub outfielder. So, like I said, you got to be careful on those collisions in the outfield. Can be dangerous.
Now at the dish, number 23, Blake Wiggins. Second attempt against Beard. First pitch misses inside. Beard really dialed in ever since that first inning.
Yeah, Blake able to produce an RBI in the bottom of the 1st inning here, one of the 2 for CSN, and that brings Blake's team leading total up to 48.
Next pitch misses in the same spot.
Got a nice pitch by Beard, though. Even though it was inside, he's coming inside, trying to establish the inside of the plate against a very, very tough power hitter who has good inside out.
And Marcellin gets another one, and he catches it for out number 3. So it's all Beard and Marcellin. 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the 3rd. Still tied up at 2 as we head to the 4th. Top of the 4th. This is a 7-inning contest, as the last one was scheduled 7, ended up going 9, therefore making this 9-inning game 7 innings. So here we are, top 4, and leading off for the Golden Eagles will be number 24, Jackson Coons, catcher.
Catcher Jackson Coons here will be followed by Blake Sanchez.
That one gets through the zone as Gonzalez looks to dial himself back in here. Rough last inning, gave up 2 runs. Here he is now. Tied up. Bringing the count 1-1.
Jackson Coons here, batting from the left-hand side of the batter's box, as Gabe Gonzalez hopefully has gotten himself refocused here and dialed back in. Nice
strike 2 right there. Breaking ball gets on through the zone.
That's the key to Gabe. We know he can dial it up when he needs to and put a little extra on the fastball. It's that breaking pitch that makes him great.
And the 1-2. Taking over the right side. Nice stab from Johnson for the first out.
Nice job there by DJ, playing an excellent second base position perfectly here. Able to just get over to his left and snatch that ball out of the air here.
Blake Sanchez returns to the dish for his second attempt as Drew Newson will head to the hill and meet with pitching coach Brian Gitch, and it looks like Westmoreland joining them as well.
Yep, Sanchez, a strikeout victim his first time around here, as Gabe was able to get him swinging. Let's see what he can do here. Brian Gidge may have saw something in Gabe's mechanics, or maybe just wanted to give him a little vote of confidence out there on the mound.
Talking to him, making sure everything's okay.
Gidge, one of the best pitching coaches in the business here. Like I said, he's such a student of the game. He studies every single thing, knows his guys inside and out. When he sees something that he doesn't like, or just talk some strategy, I mean, he's not afraid to go out there and give a word of wisdom to his pitchers here. Like I said, CSN very fortunate to have a pitching coach like Brian Gidge on their side, on their bench here. Coach Garitano has assembled quite a staff of assistant coaches to help him out.
First pitch of the sequence gets fouled, a ground ball left side. March scoops
hard.
it to Westmoreland in time for out number 2.
So smooth by Jay March there. He makes it look so easy. That was a slow hit ball that was dying as he reached it all in one motion, scooped it with his glove, and made a fantastic throw over the diamond to Brody Westmoreland to retire Sanchez.
Trevor Lippard now at the dish for his second attempt.
Lippard 1 for 1, scored a run, and kind of got everything going for CSI as they were able to tie the game.
Owl misses just a little high. Newsom did his best job to frame it for his pitcher, but the umpire was not fooled.
And this is important here. If Gabe can get in the dugout here within the next 3 or 4 pitches, I think he extends his outing on the mound and kind of proves to both Coach Garitano and pitching coach Brian Gidge that he's back in it mentally and he's ready to keep going.
Breaking ball gets on through the zone at 71 miles an hour. 1-1 count, 2 down. Now the breaking ball just misses.
But I love the location, and it was good. Even though it missed, if Gabe's throwing that pitch, that's where he needs to be with that breaking ball. So he's going to get some swing and misses here on a pitch that close.
Coyotes fans not sure where that one ended up. 2-1 count. Heater misses, 3-1.
Just off the corner. Like I said, home plate umpire not doing Gabe any favors out there for sure, as those were 2 very close pitches, missing just by a fraction of an inch.
There's a heater, gets taken into center field. Latham in right center. Ball ends up in left center. Base knock for Trevor Lippard.
Clean single up the middle for Lippard gives him a 2-for-2 start to the second game of the evening, and that's going to bring up Cody Garvin. First baseman is responsible for one of the 2 CSI RBIs, as his ground out to the right side was able to score a run.
Lippard has 2 of the 3 Golden Eagle hits to this point, hanging out on first with Westmoreland.
And be careful for Garvin here. Like I said, he doesn't have a ton of power, but he's a good contact hitter on the season here. Get you some stats to back that up here. He's a .217 hitter, but he's only struck out 16 times in 143 plate appearances. So
nice pickup attempt over towards first. Lippard slides back in. Coyote dugout or Coyote bullpen already has 1 put away via the pickoff move today.
Yes, it was a fantastic throw over there by Alec Hutt. My goodness, I mean he caught the. I think it was it Torres Moore?
I think so. Somebody.
I think he caught Torres Moore, but Moore was napping. He had no chance. Alec Hutt made a snap throw over there. Brody put a perfect tag down, and that was the rest is history.
You know who it was?
Who?
It was it was Torres Moore.
Torres Moore.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'm sure he was exhausted by that time.
Yeah, at that point.
We can't blame him on that one.
That's the one guy I'll give a pass to.
Yeah, I went to the game that Torres Moore had to do behind the dish. I'd probably get caught as well.
Anyone else I'm not giving a pass to, but Torres Moore, I will go ahead and look the other way. Like I said, he has played a great game.
2-0 count. Gonzalez searching for that third out here in the top half of the 4th. Misses on these 3 pitches.
Ouch. And all of a sudden, Gabe fighting his control a little bit as Brody comes out to just give his big righty a word of encouragement or 2 here. Gabe walks around here momentarily. He's about to get back up on the rubber and fire the 3-0 pitch home. Be careful here. Just want to throw a cookie over the heart of the plate.
Runner goes, ball 4. And 4 pitches is all it takes to put Garvin on first and Jake Boyd back at the dish.
Gosh, and after retiring the first 2 batters, you thought it was going to be an easy inning for Gonzalez. It's turned out to be anything but. And here comes Jake Boyd.
Probably the last batter you want to see at this point in time.
Even, I was going to say, even though he's a 9-0 hitter, he's not your typical 9-0 hitter, as he put a shot over the just left of the scoreboard here over the left field wall in his first plate appearance here, and he saw that pitch from Gabe Gonzalez's hand beautifully. So Gabe wants to be very careful pitching to CSI shortstop with runners in scoring position.
Throws a breaking ball at him, but misses outside. He's going to try to pitch around Boyd as much as he can, but he's only got at least 4 pitches to do so.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, like I said again, is the leash is getting shorter for Gabe Gonzalez. If he cannot retire Boyd and get out of this inning here, this may be his last batter.
Breaking ball right there, got him swinging at air.
Beauty.
1-1 count, 2 down, 2 on for the Golden Eagles here in the top half of the 4th inning.
And that breaking ball has undoubtedly been his most effective pitch of the evening so far.
Third pitch of the sequence on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, that breaking ball once again. Now do you throw another breaking ball or you try to burn him with the heat?
You hit 1-2. Throw another breaking ball.
Might as well.
Yeah. Like I said, I really feel like, obviously the heat's probably his best pitch overall, but tonight I think the breaking pitch has been his best friend, so he might as well ride it while it's hot. See if Gabe decides to throw a breaking ball or come with the heat.
1-2 pitch. Tried the breaking ball on the outside, but misses. Evening up the count 2-2 with 2 down and 2 on.
And that's still all right. Like I said, that was off the plate, seeing if maybe he can get him to go chasing a little bit. He doesn't. Still his batter here. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Gabe has 1 more pitch theoretically to play with, but I'd like to see him put him away and strand those 2 runners on first and second base.
Tried the 2-seamer, brings out the count full. Now this is going to be tough for Gabe.
Yeah, this is.
Do you load the bags for the leadoff man, Joey Rossi, or do you collect that final out?
And be careful with Joey Rossi. I mean, he's a good contact hitter. He's exactly the kind of guy we would want up in a bases loaded situation. Fast enough to hit something on the infield and beat it out as well for CSI.
Full count pitch. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes the home run hitter, Jake Boyd. Leave 2 stranded for the Golden Eagles as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
And welcome back into the broadcast, folks, as we hit the bottom half of the 4th inning. Jordan Hand, cleanup hitter for the Coyotes, leading off against Beard. Beard has definitely settled in here, thrown 2 consecutive scoreless innings after allowing 2 in the home half of the first. Hand will be followed by Westmoreland. And the next pitch to Hand is cut on and missed. Said Hand will be followed by Westmoreland. And after Brody is going to be Drew Newsom. Coyotes and Golden Eagles deadlocked here at 2 apiece. Beard comes set to deliver the next pitch to Hand, and that's swung over the top of 4. Strike 2. Beard looks like a totally different pitcher. He definitely isn't the guy that started the game. That guy was wild, ineffective, and was on the ropes here by CSN in the bottom of the first, but it just goes to show you got to capitalize when the opportunities are there, and Beard throws a beautiful off-speed pitch to catch Jordan Hand there. Looking for strike 3, backwards K in your books, and that's going to bring up Coyote first baseman number 17, Brody Westmoreland. Looking to do some damage here. Brody, of course, has 1 hit in his first at bat here. Looking for more as his Coyotes are tied up at 2 apiece. Beard comes set to deliver the next pitch to Westmoreland, and that's taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Beard has really settled in here. Like I said, watch this pitcher here. He's throwing darts here. And for a lefty, like I said, you don't have to throw fast. You just have to throw strikes, and that's exactly what he's doing. Next pitch from Beard to Westmoreland is fouled out of play. Back behind us, it's going to run the count to no balls and 2 strikes. Like I said, if I'm correct here, Beard has retired 6 of the last 7 Coyote batters he's faced. Very effective stuff. Beard comes set to deliver the 0-2 to Brody, but before that, he's going to step off the mound here and collect himself. So make sure he does not make a mistake to a hitter with this kind of power. 0-2 pitch is taken inside for ball 1. Going to bring the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Brody looking for his second hit of the evening. Had a very clutch 2 RBI double, bottom of the 7th, the last game, to help his Coyotes rally, get off the mat from a 4-run deficit in their last batting opportunity, tie the game up, and bring us back to where we were, 9-9, until J. Martz won it in the bottom of the 9th. And the 2-2 is perfectly placed by Beard. Westmoreland swings over the top of that for his second strikeout of the inning, and that's going to bring up number 3, Drew Newsom. Newsom stepping into the box here. First plate appearance, he was retired on a ground out. So Drew has a little better at-bat in store. But Beard, like I said, is definitely dealing in this inning here. The last 3 innings looking for his 3rd consecutive scoreless inning here, and that's not easy to do against this Coyote lineup. There aren't too many holes here, but this lefty has been aggressive. He's attacked the strike zone and put the pitches where they need to be. Next pitch from Beard to Newsom is swung on and driven into right field. That may get over the head of the right fielder. It does. Drew Newsom touches first. He may be thinking 3. Instead, he's going to coast into second base here with a 2-out double over the head of the right fielder. Great piece of hitting there by Drew Newsom to go opposite field. And that's going to bring up third baseman Jarrett Perns. And we'll welcome Devin Verissimo back to the broadcast here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
And to credit to Beard just now, he retired every batter for the past 8 batters, going back to Newsom's unassisted double play in the first.
There you go.
So Ryan Beard dealing in a row until Newsom breaks it up, takes a shot in the right field, puts a shot over Lippard's head, and now we will see if Jared Perns can do something with a 1-0 count in his favor.
Yep. Perns struck out in his last plate appearance here. See if he has a little better result in store here as he's got a duck on the pond and in scoring position in the form of Drew Newsom, taking a nice lead off second base.
Fouls it off into the backstop. 1-1 count, 2 down, 1 on.
And Drew getting a nice secondary lead there. By the time that pitch was delivered by Beard, he was basically even with the shortstop. Definitely getting that secondary lead and a chance to score on a single if Jared Perns can make solid contact here.
1-1 count. Misses in. That one's going to get away from Coons, but Newsom not able to locate the ball either. Does not advance.
Fortunately for Coons, that ball did not fall far. It was just right in front of him here below his feet. If that ball would have gotten away either way, the secondary lead Drew would have had, I think he might have broke for third.
2-1 count, 2 down. Perns waiting patiently. Already had a 3-run home run earlier in the first game.
Yeah, and that kind of woke the Coyotes up. It was a 4-1 game.
There's a shot in the right. No, that one's going foul.
It was a 4-1 game at that point, and it just seemed like the Coyotes were sleepwalking through the first game there. Jared Perns with that 3-run shot really gave him a jolt of energy and kind of woke the whole dugout up, and from there, the game just got completely out of control. I mean, we've seen everything from sprinklers turning on during an inning to the Coyotes overcoming a 4-run deficit in the bottom of the 7th with just 3 outs left. So it was an entertaining game, and happy that it went our way.
Rarely have you ever seen 6 batters get walked in a single inning, let alone to allow that to be 4 runs in favor of the team who was down by 4.
Right, yeah, that's a CSI definitely.
Crazy game.
As much as the Coyotes won it, CSI, you can say, gave it away for sure.
There's a 2-2 ground ball left side deep in the hole all the way to Sanchez. Sanchez across the diamond, not in time to Garvin. One-hopped it, little slow roller, if you will.
Nice wheels there by Jarrett Perns as he was busting it out of the box here. Got up the line very quickly here. Putting pressure on Sanchez to make a perfect throw. He was unable to, and surprise, Jay Martz finds himself up with another RBI opportunity here, looking to break a 2-2 tie.
A little nonverbal from Coons to his infielders on how they'll play with the runners on the corners.
And you got Jay Martz there looking into third base coach Nick Garitano for his signs here. Like I said, Jay's going to be swinging away, hoping to plate Drew Newsom from third and break this 2-2 tie.
This is similar how the last game ended. Runners on the corners, which means the runner from first will take off to second eventually. First pitch hits the zone.
Like you said, eerily similar. And, yeah, you're right, Devin. I expect Perns to go here within probably this next pitch. I'm pretty sure CSI is going to just allow him the bag and not throw through in a 2-2 tie and risk Drew Newsom breaking for home.
Especially nobody keeping Sanchez over there third, not worrying about him either. That one's going to get away from Coons, and Newsom's going to try to come on home.
Nice.
He does.
And an unforced error and that's unfortunate for Beard, too. He's been pitching a heck of a game there. A pitch gets away from the catcher, Coons, and Coons the backup catcher here, so you always got to wonder if the camaraderie between him and Beard is as good as the camaraderie between him and Torres Moore. Braden Torres Moore, of course, the everyday catcher for CSI. And, a little mix-up in the signals there, and the Coyotes will take the benefit of the doubt there as they plate their third run of the game and break the 2-2 tie. And now they got a runner in scoring position with Jarrett Perns taking a nice secondary lead off of second.
Oh, wow. Looks like Beard just fell off the hill right there.
Yeah. He lost his footing. Yeah, definitely did. I hope he's okay because sometimes you see that. See pitchers twist ankles or, kind of land funny as he, lifts his leg here. I hope he's okay. He said he definitely just lost his footing throwing that pitch. And he's stretching his foot out there a little bit at the mound.
Seems to be okay. At least he threw it. Either way, it was a balk call if he did it.
I was going to say either way, Perns was going to find his way on third one way or another. And RB opportunity for Jay Martz.
2-1 pitch. Bounces out of the glove of Coons. 3-1 and one pitch away from heading over to first.
Yeah, if Martz can reach, that'll bring up left fielder Tyler Long. Long in his first at-bat here struck out, so he's probably itching to get another opportunity to swing the bat, especially with a runner in scoring position. Let's see what happens here with Martz.
Taken into right field, shallow right field. Garvin waiting for it and catching it for out number 3. Excellent play by the first baseman, falling back on his behind for the third out. But your Coyotes do add one more run here in the bottom of the 4th, leading 3-2 as we head to the 5th. As we head to the 5th, CSN up by 1. They got 3 runs off of 4 hits. CSI, 2 runs off of 3 hits. Top of the order as Joey Rossi will lead us off. In the top of the 5th, CSI down to their final 6 outs.
Joey Rossi will be followed by Walters and Hazen. Like you said, Dave, just like that.
No, 9 outs.
7
innings.
You're right. 7 innings, excuse us. But you said this game is breezing by. The complete opposite of the first game here, which was kind of bogged down at times, and it just felt like it was slowed down to a snail's pace at times. And this game is breezing through here. Gabe Gonzalez back out for his 5th inning of work here. Let's see what Gabe has in store for Joey Rossi.
Gets away from him there, and credit to CSI. By this time in the last game, we've already seen 3 pitchers.
Yeah, absolutely. But Beard, like you said, that lefty has been very effective. Like I said, he was let down a little bit by his catcher, a tough ball to handle that allowed Drew Newsom to come home, but he's kept his team in it.
Yeah, exactly. A solid pitcher's duel at the moment. Only 1 run separating both teams, and both pitchers doing it and getting it done for their teams.
Couldn't agree more here. Always fun to see a pitcher's duel.
2-1. 3-1. As that one just barely misses.
Just misses, my goodness.
Well, the inning's going to get a lot longer if pitchers aren't going to get the calls like that. 3-1 count. Friendly pitch. Taken into center field. Getting cut off, trying to make a play out of it. A lot of credit to Johnson deep in the hole in the middle. But
give a lot of credit to Johnson to even track that ball down. He tries to Derek Jeter jump throw. Unfortunately, it's not in time over to first, but style points for DJ for sure. Emulating a great Yankee shortstop here. He made that play famous, of course, Dev. He would get that ball in the hole, get a jump throw, and throw out quite a runner here.
Well, now there's a double play opportunity with Cole Walters back at the dish. Nobody down, 1 on. See if Gonzalez can induce another ground ball. Getting set at the chest. Heading over to first.
One of the best jump throws I ever saw Derek Jeter make. He's playing the Seattle Mariners, and it was a ball hit by Ichiro. And, Ichiro can bust it out of the box. He had a jump throw from literally the lip of the outfield grass to get Ichiro by a step. I mean, it was probably one of the best all time that we've seen from Derek Jeter with that jump throw, and we've seen plenty.
Rossi inching towards second base as well. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Last pitch, it looks like he was halfway there. Might get another opportunity here. 1-0 count, and we'll see if they send Rossi on this next pitch.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if CSI wants to get aggressive here with their leadoff batter and send Rossi. And Gabe thinking exactly what we were here as he fires back to Westmoreland. Keep Rossi as honest as he possibly can. You think a possible bunt here, Devin?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
1-0.
Makes all the sense in the world. There it is.
Calls it back. Called strike against him.
Show a bunt at least. Like I said, makes all the sense in the world. Like you said, 9 outs are quickly evaporating here from CSI. And anytime you have a lead in a short game, something that's going to be 7 innings, you got to create scoring opportunities any way you can. And Walters here looking to bunt his left fielder over to second base and get him in scoring position for the 3 and 4 hitters in his lineup.
1-1 count. Runner goes. Taking it to left field. Oh, that's going to get picked off easily by Perns, who will toss it over to Westmoreland for the double play.
Excellent job there by Perns here. Positioned perfectly here. If that ball would have got past him, though, it would have been interesting. Joey Rossi might have scored. Because if that would have got in from where the left fielder's playing now, I really think Joey Rossi could still be running right now.
Heads up play, puts 2 outs in the books, and I'm sure Gonzalez likes to see that.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a tough call to get that final out against Mason Hayes.
Yeah, Gabe always happy when his defense will play behind him and make a play like that for him. May have extended his start here. If he can get Mason Hayes, we might at least see Gabe come out for the 6th inning, which would be great. I'd like to see him go deeper into games.
Hayes is 1-0. He's 1-0.
Future San Diego State Aztec.
0 for 1.
You excited to see him join your
it's going to be cool.
Baseball team, your hometown college baseball team?
I'm stoked, man. It's going to be sweet. 1-0 on the way. 1-1.
And we'll get to see Gabe, of course, when San Diego State makes the trek up here to UNLV.
Yeah.
We go see him maybe play a little game out at Ralph Wilson Stadium. I mean, former Southern Nevada product coming back home. So it will be nice to watch Gabe Gonzalez's career. And like we always say here, once a Coyote, always a Coyote. So we will follow Gabe and root for Gabe the entire way, as we do for all our former, past, present, and future CSN Coyotes.
Gonzalez has the 1-2 count in his favor. Looking to retire Hayes for the second time. Misses. All the other Coyotes thought it was good. Umpire did not. 2-2 count, 2 down.
Wow, that was a heck of a pitch by Gabe. I'm not sure where it missed, honestly. I'm
really tight zone this evening.
I'm dumbfounded up here in the booth. I thought that was good for strike 3. But 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gabe comes set to deliver to Hayes.
Gets one fouled off instead. That ball, at least from my eyes on the umpire, the ball has to be completely inside the zone. Otherwise, he's not getting the call.
Yeah, I guess there is no edge of the plate to this umpire here. But it's not
all or nothing, brother.
It's not over the heart. It's not a strike. So, the batters must love it. Got to love umpires like that.
And Hayes fouls off another one, staying alive.
Hayes battling his former CSN teammate. Said probably one of many battles they've had on and off the field here. Like you said, Gabe may have faced Hayes multiple times in practice. A little fun here, a little bragging rights on the line here between these two.
And goes the way of Gonzalez once again. Hayes going down for the second time via the strikeout as we head to the bottom of the 5th. CSN leading by 1. Tyler Long will lead us off here in the bottom half of the 5th inning with his team up by 1. Ryan Beard still up on the bump for CSI. Pitching an excellent game so far. Only giving up 3 runs off of 4 hits. Let's see how many Ks he has to his name, though. That's 4 at the moment. And only 2 walks to speak of as well.
Not too shabby for Beard as he's kept his team in it the whole way. 9-1-2 due up here for the Coyotes in the home half of the 5th.
Tyler Long skies out one. Elevator home run in foul territory. Coons waiting for it. Catching it for out number 1.
Tricky ball there, but Coons stuck with it here in foul territory. Tyler Long not happy. 1 pitch, 1 away, and we're back to the top of the order here for DJ Dylan Johnson.
Johnson on the day is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out to center.
Yeah, DJ doing a nice job as always at second base here with the glove. Let's see if he can provide some offense for CSN here. DJ does have a hit and a run to his credit today, scoring one of the 3 Coyote runs so far this evening.
First one misses out. Marcellin out there in center field already has 4 putouts to his name.
Yeah, nice looking center fielder, some speed. We've seen that one inning where I think he retired the third where he retired all 3 putouts, and he had to work for a few of those, especially the last out where he came charging in. It was almost in right center field where he made that catch to retired the third.
Covering a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want from your center fielder.
Yeah, good-looking center fielder for sure. We have one as well, Jarrell Latham. His speed, I mean, is amazing. I mean, we've seen him get to some balls that there's not many center fielders that would have, including last year when we were platooning Kenny Meimersdorf and Matt Waldron out in center field.
4 pitches in a row puts Johnson at first.
Nice eye there by DJ. Sprints to first base on the walk, and that's going to bring up Jarrell Latham.
Latham's 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk as well. And we're going to get a mound visit.
Yep.
I highly doubt they'll pull him.
No, I don't think so. I think you got to let Beard.
Just going to talk to him.
Yeah, let him keep going. He's been great. Like I said, he's done his job and then some. And for all the arms, you made a good point, Devin, that CSI burned in that first game. What a welcome sight. Yeah, it is to see Beard still pitching well and still being in control and keeping his team within a run here. I mean, they're right in this game. Like you said, I don't imagine CSI is going to burn another arm
There's
here.
nobody in the bullpen. Yeah. It's all Beard.
Yep, and Beard has pitched well enough to earn his manager's trust and an opportunity to stay out there and try to battle through this bottom half of the 5th inning here. He already has one away.
If it gets still, I mean, I'm sure they'll count it as, whether they win or lose, they'll count it as a solid win if they don't have to go to the bullpen 4 times like they did last game.
Yeah. And then for tomorrow's games, weather permitting, of course, as we always say, we're expecting some rainfall here in southern Nevada, but that's going to help him, maybe even win a game in this series if he can save the pen and allow his guys to rest up and get ready for 2 games tomorrow.
Beard still up on the bump, about to deliver his first pitch against Latham.
Latham steps in here, scored a run here. He said he walked. Him and DJ scoring 2 of the 3 Coyote runs. The other run was the one that broke the 2-2 tie, and that was Drew Newsom coming home on a wild pitch.
Johnson takes a good lead over there at first. Garvin keeping him honest.
Actually, I think it was a pass ball, not a wild pitch, but
no. Either way,
yeah.
Coons didn't get to it.
Yep.
We scored.
And tough luck for Beard, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it'd be 2-2 right now, and we'd still be in a heck of a game, which we are. I mean, a 1-run lead is hardly safe in this conference.
There's a shot in the left field. Pretty deep shot. Rossi trying to get to it, and he does. Catches it right over the foul line in fair territory for out number 2.
Yeah, Rossi made a fantastic break on that ball, really sprinting over to the left field line, was able to glove that just in fair territory for the second out of the inning here. And once again, Beard looking to walk the tightrope, get out of trouble here, and get his Golden Eagles back up to the dish here with an opportunity to tie this game here. So they'll have 6 outs remaining as they hit the top of the 6th. But first, Blake Wiggins looking to add to that team-leading RBI total, which he put his 48th RBI in the books. Score a run here. Blake DHing today. Not today, just this game. Played third base in the first game. Pern's over at third right now.
Some 2-out magic coming the way. There goes Johnson, taking off to second. He's going to get in there.
And DJ's in there easy with the head-first slide. Nice aggressive base running there by Dylan Johnson.
Got to make something happen here. Now the insurance run, 180 feet away on second base if Wiggins can bring him all around.
And DJ steals his 6th base of the year here. 6 stolen bases in 8 attempts.
I honestly thought it'd be higher than that.
I know, I thought so too, but Coyote leadoff hitter.
No, that one gets away from Coons, and now he's 90 feet away.
Well, like I said, the real speedster on this team, of course, we all know is Jarrell Latham. 25 bags in 27 attempts. And
that makes more sense.
Yeah. So, the real speed is actually the 2-hole hitter. But like I said, DJ handles himself well and is this intelligent base runner. Like I said, he's able to get around the bases very well.
2-0 count. Makes it 3-0. Couple of fans taking off.
Yeah, got some fans leaving. It's a later than usual start, but we had a nice crowd out here at Moore Stadium. Like I said, we had a later start, but the weather held up great. Turned out to be a fantastic day for baseball. Looks like we're going to get 2 games in, which is all you can ask for, especially when we've had such crazy weather in the Vegas Valley this last week.
Ball 4 puts Wiggins on first for Jordan Hand.
Jordan Hand here looking for a clutch RBI. This is an opportunity here for the Coyote cleanup hitter to really, really help his team out here, extend the lead, and give them an additional cushion here. 1-run lead is not ideal, but it's what we're dealing with right now. So if Jordan can put one in the outfield here, maybe give his team a 2-run lead or put one over the wall, wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be something. Well, he's got runners on the corners, 2 down.
Oh, we've seen some lasers off the bat of Jordan Hand to the left center field area, so let's see if he can maybe get into one here.
If he made contact with that one, that's probably where it would have ended up.
Definitely.
And Beard doing his best to keep it to only a 1-run lead.
And again, it's so impressive when I see Jordan and Brody here batting .354 and .367 respectively as the 4 and 5 hole hitters in this lineup. Usually you see power hitters hitting 80, 100 points lower than these guys are.
There's a shot going foul.
Shows you they make fantastic contact, and they're not just power hitters. They're contact hitters, and they're conscious of putting balls in play.
0-2 count. Hand will have to do anything to play protect at the moment.
Yep, Jordan now going to be up against it here, but this is exactly where you want to be here. I have confidence in Jordan swinging with 2 strikes. I know he can get the job done.
0-2 pitch. Outside. Good eye.
Nice job by Jordan not to chase there. Pitch just off the outside corner, and a good placement pitch by Beard. If you're Beard there, you're ahead 0-2. You've earned yourself a waste pitch. You know, something you can try to see if you can get Jordan to chase. He didn't, but Beard still in control of the at-bat here. Ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Coyotes on 1st and 3rd. Time called at the plate.
What's it called when the same word as backwards as it is forwards? Homonym? Or Dom, what is it?
I couldn't tell you.
Come on, Dom. Like mom, you know what I'm saying? Or dad, something the same backwards as forwards. Either way, what I'm getting at is you got 32 Johnson on 3rd and 23 Wiggins at 1st. I was just trying to homonym.
And you got it, Devin. It is, in fact...
No way.
Yeah. Oh, no. A homonym, excuse me, folks, and this is
Drew, what is
coming right from Wikipedia here. Each of 2 or more words having the same spelling but different meanings and origins.
So. Like orange.
Right.
Drew, what's it called when a word's the same forward as it is backwards?
We're probably not going to get an answer on this. Folks, if you know, hit us up on Twitter at CSN Coyotes.
Ball is called, and
drop some knowledge on Devin and I. We want to know what the term is
what is
for
that?
a
It's
word
like
that's spelled the same forwards
Google.
and
Just
backwards.
type that whole thing in. Same it is. Why can't I think of it? I think it's because of that A. Now I'm thinking about it. 2-2 count. Fouled off into the net. A palindrome.
And
oh
a
my
palindrome.
God. A palindrome. That's what
there
it is.
There we go.
I couldn't. Thank you. Thank you, Google.
Thanks, Google. Yeah, I mean, don't thank anybody here. We didn't come up with it.
Don't thank the guys with the college education.
Yeah. Don't thank the
palindrome. Wow.
College-educated broadcasters here, please.
2-2. Taken into right field. It's going to land.
That's
it's going to be a tough play. It lands fair. It does land fair.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it lands fair.
It's fair.
Umpire called it foul, then called it fair. Ended up holding up Hand over there at second. 2 runs do come around, but the first base umpire had a little bit of flub.
Yeah.
Threw the right hand down as if he was calling it foul, then ends up calling it fair.
And here comes
2
the
runs
CSI
come around.
manager here.
Oh, and I'm sure he's livid.
Yeah, Boomer Walker here's just wondering what's going on. He said it looked like
you
signaled foul and called it foul. All of a sudden, it was a fair ball. I mean, it did land fair, and we're going to give Jordan 2 RBIs on that. So Jordan's RBI total is going to be now brought to 43. Excellent piece of hitting by Hand going the other way here.
Well, they're gonna discuss it, and we'll make sure that is what's called. But it looked fair up here. I mean, granted, this is a CSN booth, but either way, even if that was CSI at the bat, that landed fair.
It did look fair,
and that's why I probably just gave a little trouble for the umpire.
Yeah, I think the umpire honestly probably thought it was going foul as well.
Yeah,
when that ball was in the air, he thought it was going to be a foul
and
ball.
They got both head coaches over there in the third base line.
Natural reaction is to just call it foul, but he's saying, "What is going on? You called it foul, but it's where the ball landed, and that was a fair ball." A nice piece of hitting by Jordan Hand to give him RBIs number 42 and 43 on the season.
And they're talking to Boomer Walker, not Coach Garitano, so that means they're probably still going to give it to CSN at the moment. Waiting for the call. Out of the way, tough shot, bloop hit, if you will, over on the right side, just out of the reach of Garvin and Lippard. Lippard is definitely more shaded towards right center than in dead right field. And so the ball lands in fair territory to come around. And at the moment, Coach Garitano still waiting for the final call. They are discussing it. And now we're not sure. It looks like, I don't know, they're motioning towards the dugout. And they might just give one because Wiggins is heading back to third. So they're going to allow one run.
Tough break there for Wiggins. Yeah. I'm having a hard time understanding why Wiggins is getting called back to third base from the dugout. The damage was done. The run scored, and here we go.
Yeah, so they take it back. Lead is only to 2 now, since they did allow Johnson to come on home. Wiggins does not come home. I'm assuming they're giving him a bag based off the confusion of all of that.
Yeah.
And so you have runners on the corners.
2 down.
2 down for Brody Westmoreland at the dish. So with one swing of the bat, he could bring, Wiggins on home and same effect. But either way, we'll see. And tough one for Beard, who's had to wait this whole time before his next pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, delivering the first one. Misses for ball. And Coons signaled from Boyd at short, giving the infield the signal on how they will handle with runners on the corners. 1-0 count, 2 down, 2 on. Beard dialing back in here with his 1-0. There's a shot in a deep center field. Marcellin chasing back on it, still chasing back on it. How far away? It's gone!
Brody
wow!
Over the cliff.
Dead center over the Coyote cliff. That was literally as dead center as possible. You can see Marcellin in the middle of your frame. What an excellent shot. 2-run shot. A 3-run shot.
By Brody
makes it 7-2. Wow, what an amazing shot. Dead center. We've always say it, it's like 410, 415 to get over the Coyote cliff. That was at least 430.
Oh, at least.
It cleared with a lot of distance.
Yep.
And it's now 6-2.
And there is no wind aiding that home run, folks. As Brody
7-2.
Westmoreland hits his 12th long ball of the year.
Wow.
RBIs 41, 42, and 43 as he reclaims second place on the team RBI list here. And head coach Boomer Walker comes out to get his lefty. Yeah, again, when you say you've left him out one pitch too many, that's it.
Last game as well.
Yep.
3-run shot.
3-run shots.
This game leaves him out there. 3-run shot. Goodbye.
Yeah,
wow.
Tough luck for Beard. Like I said, he was pitching a fantastic game.
He was solid.
But he ran into a buzzsaw that is the middle of the Coyotes lineup here, and Brody Westmoreland saw a pitch he can handle. Did not miss here, got the bat head through the zone, and just hit a blast to dead center field here over the Coyote cliff. Like you said, that's a man-sized home run there by Brody Westmoreland. He did not get cheated, and that was not wind-aided, folks.
All right, well, ladies and gents, Cole Skinner is now up on the bump. We'll give him a couple warm-up pitches. We're going to grab a drink of water. We'll be right back. We're still coming down from the shot from Brody, and we still got, the CSI still has one more out to get here in the bottom of the fifth. Now trailing 7-2 with Drew Newsom at the dish. It's on Cole Skinner to get that final out, taking over for Ryan Beard, who gave up 7 runs off of 5 hits, 5 or 6 hits? I think it's 5 hits.
5 hits, I believe.
Yes. Well, Skinner's first pitch. Gets fouled off into the net. Wow, what a shot by Westmoreland. 0-1 count, 2 down. Skinner, 6'5", 215 pounds, out of Boise, Idaho. Misses outside. Someone's got to get that ball. Someone's got to try to find it first, but someone's got to get that ball and keep it.
Maybe you after this game, Dave.
There's a shot down the line, misses. I know, right? I get the flashlight app going, trying to find it. It's all dirt. There's nothing back there.
No.
Trying to find like a needle in a haystack at night.
At night, exactly.
1-2, 2 down. Skinner looking for the put away. Misses instead. That's incredible. All these came after 2 outs.
So all these runs came after 2 outs. A 5-run, 2-out rally here in the bottom half of the 5th to put the Coyotes comfortably ahead at the moment, 7-2.
Newsom fouls off another one. What a game.
I'm still in shock here. I'm sitting here just in shock about that home run. I mean, that's the real deal right there.
Honestly, we thought, oh look, there's another put out to Marcellin in center, as he's had already 4 or 5 times this game, and that ball just kept going.
Just kept carrying there. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a warning track out.
Dead center, like literally
right
dead center. There. Could not hit it more far away than possible.
Brody Westmoreland, of course.
Check swing, did he go? He did, according to the unplayed umpire. 3rd out is recorded, but not before CSN can take a commanding 7-2 lead as we head to the 6th. All right, ladies and gents, here we are, top 6. Gabe Gonzalez's day is done after going 5 full innings, giving up 2 runs and 3 hits. We're going to trade one starter for another in number 18, Sage Diem, coming out of the bullpen to help out his buddy Gabe.
Absolutely. Gabe Gonzalez in line for his 5th victory of the season here. Sage Diem comes in to us with an ERA of 5.45, 4-2 record.
There's a shot down the line, and he gives up a leadoff single off the very first pitch against Quentin Marcellin.
Well, I was just going to say, Sage getting an opportunity to lower his ERA here from 5.45 over 33 innings of work, but after this leadoff single here, let's hope he can hold down the Golden Eagles. Most important thing to do after you get a big inning offensively is have your pitcher come out and provide one of those shutdown innings for his battery mates. Let's see what Sage Diem can do here with a 5-run lead. Pitch to contact. You only need to acquire 6 outs to win this game. Close it out for Gabe, who did a great job here. A little bit inconsistent in the 3rd inning, but other than that, he was sharp.
Breaking ball misses inside. against Jackson Coons.
It's interesting to see now. I mean, Sage was solidified as that fourth starter, Devin. Now we've seen Tyler Hallett the last couple of weeks make the start in place of Sage after he kind of tweaked his leg, a little lower body injury. Nick Garitano was telling us about it happened up at Colorado Northwestern, so it's be interesting to see if Sage continues to be a bullpen piece coming out or returns to starting.
He's fully capable of both, but falling behind here 2-0 with nobody down and one on.
Well, and it's always nice to have a lefty in your lineup. With AJ, Mikey York, and, of course, Gabe Gonzalez, all righties, it's nice to have a lefty starter. So that in itself, as long as Sage can continue to throw strikes and be effective, is reason enough to keep him in that particular position in the fourth spot in the starting rotation.
He's falling behind here 3-0 and trying to hit the zone against Coons. He does.
Nice job there.
Another take call, I'm sure, will be on Coons unless something really friendly comes his way.
Yeah, no, you definitely got to be expecting to take. CSI needs base runners at this point. They don't need heroes. They need base runners to get on and continue to keep the assembly line moving.
Ball 4 is called, and the first two batters get on against Diem. That will bring up number 6, Blake Sanchez, as Coach Gage is going to come on out of the bullpen, meeting with Westmoreland, Diem, and Newsom on the bump.
Well, I'll tell you, CSN pitchers have not made it easy here after their offense has staked them to a run, just kind of like after we saw Jared Perns hit the big 3-run home run to tie the game at 4. CSI came right back, got up off the deck, and was able to plate multiple runs in their next offensive opportunity. And here they are with runners on first and second here, nobody away. And Sage Diem looking like he's still struggling to find the strike zone tonight.
I would say that. I'm sure Diem's leash is pretty short.
Yeah.
Still working his way back from injury.
Sure.
That they do have at the moment Dan Zeisen throwing around in the bullpen, and he literally just stood up and started making a little bit of soft toss. So we'll see if he gets the call if Diem gets into more trouble.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense to have Todd getting ready. Like I said, Sage Diem, the leash has to be short here because, like I said, a 5-run deficit is not insurmountable by any means here. The CSI lineup has proven they can score runs.
Check swing, committed for strike 1. And of course, Diem can induce a triple play here and won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, well,
which would be something.
That would be great to see. It's one of those drop the mic performances here. If he can induce a inning-ending triple play, that would be something to.
Literally, just a line drive to Martz, doubles it up, and that'll do it.
Yeah, line drive to Martz, double up, and a quick throw. Yeah, crazier stuff has happened for sure. Crazier stuff happened in the first game here. Got a final score alert here. Former CSN Coyote DJ Myers, fantastic in his complete game 5-hit shutout over San Jose State Spartans for UNLV. UNLV, of course, struggling this year, under 500 at 18-23, but DJ Myers has been one of the lone bright spots for that team.
0-1 on the way from Diem. Runners go. Hit and run call gets fouled off.
Of course, everyone remembers DJ Myers spent his freshman year here at CSN. One of the first teams, Nick Garitano here, now in his 6th season, was able to coach and get through here. DJ, a very talented pitcher, of course, and has been doing great things for the Rebels here as he improves his season record to 4 wins and 2 losses with a complete game 5-hit shutout.
0-2 on the way. Instead, stepping off towards second, keeping Marcellin honest. Marcellin on second, Coons on first. Sanchez at the dish, 0-2 against him. Got him swinging for strike 3.
And that is a beautiful pitch there by Sage Diem, a sweeping breaking ball here that comes on the inside to Marcellin here, and that's a huge out. I mean, that may have kept Sage in the game, and I think it really did. Like I said, if that batter gets on in any shape or form here, I think Sage's evening is done here and cut short early. Instead, he has an opportunity now to right or wrong, work around these 2 leadoff walks here, and get his Coyotes back in the dugout.
Tough task to ask against Trevor Lippard, hottest bat in the lineup, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. See if DM can induce a ground ball.
Yeah, the bottom of the lineup, Lippard and Boyd have done some serious damage here for CSI this evening here in Game 2 of the doubleheader.
DM getting settled, Newsom setting out. First pitch of the sequence, heading over towards first instead. Just a little bit of soft toss between him and Westmoreland.
Beard 3 and 4.
Lippard still waiting for his first pitch. Here it comes. Inside heater misses. 1-0 with 1 down and 2 on.
Getting late here at the Coyote Den as we got a late start to this afternoon, but happy to get 2 games in. Said it's 9:30. Appreciate you staying up late with Devin and I and all our fans in attendance here at Moore Stadium.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gets it away from Newsom as well.
Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Appreciate it here. Appreciate all our fans, of course. As like I said, we got our fingers crossed, hoping to get a couple games or a game in tomorrow, but Mother Nature might not agree with that particular wish. So we'll wait and see here. The rain is supposed to be coming here a little after midnight in all of Las Vegas. So
ground ball right side. Hard chopper. He's going to try to go 2. No, he'll go 1. No, did he beat out the throw? Yes. Wow. Soft toss, underhand toss from Westmoreland to DM, who is covering first. Gets the out at first. 2 down now with the runners on second and third.
Heck of a job by Sage DM there. He just broke to first and barely beat the runner by half a step. But it is proactive fielding there, knowing that he was going to have to get over there to beat the runner, and he did. Nice job by Sage helping his own cause. Retiring.
Heads up with Westmoreland as well, not to go 2.
Yes.
Just getting the play at 1.
Yep. Knowing that the thing you need to collect here are outs. Another run or 2 crossing the plate means literally nothing here. As long as you'll trade a run for an out or any sort of scenario like that anytime here when you're only 4 outs away from closing this game out and getting the W.
Taking over for Garvin will be Cody Barkdale at the dish once again. Swinging on that one for strike 1.
Yeah, we saw Cody pinch hit for Mason Hayes in the first game of this series here. Actually had a RBI fly ball to left field. And let's see what Barkdale can do here. This is a grave, dire chance here for CSI. If they don't produce anything here, the mountain just got a whole lot higher.
Down to 4 outs.
Nice pitch by DM there.
DM dealing at the moment. 0-2 with 2 down and 2 on.
Sweeping that breaking pitch in there for a strike here. And like I said, looks like a totally different pitcher, Dev. I don't even recognize him as opposed to the guy who walked the first 2 batters of the inning.
Searching for his second K. Gets it here. Leaving 2 stranded for the Golden Eagles. CSN still up by 5 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
That was lovely.
Bottom 6, couple defensive changes I'll get to in a second. As that first pitch misses outside against Jarrett Perns. So on the hill, obviously we have Skinner. Now behind the dish, returning to catching duties is Torres Moore. Coons goes over to third, where Sanchez goes over to first, and Garvin's day is done.
And if that wasn't easy enough, like I said, Devin said it flawlessly. Good job. Perns will be followed by Jay Martz and Tyler Long. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Coyotes in the home half of the 6th.
1-1 misses outside. Cody Barkdale just came in to pinch hit. Not getting the fielding call as all the other positions stay the same. 2-1 count. Hits that outside corner for strike 2.
Nice location there on that pitch. I've been super impressed with Jarrett Perns and his glove over at third base. He really plays a very, very good hot corner over there. Very underrated defender for sure.
2-2. Taken into right field. That was a tough one for Lippard. Still chasing down on it and catching it for out number 1.
And Perns is retired. F9 in your books. That's going to bring up Game 1's hero, Jay Martz, shortstop here.
0 for 2 on the day, or at least during this game.
Yeah.
Ground out, fly out.
I always get caught saying the same thing on the day, and then I'm realizing, like, this is the second game of the day, so I don't want to get it confused, folks. Jay Martz had a fantastic Game 1 of this series here. 0 for in Game 2. And
at least to this point.
Yeah, at least to this point. And like I said, even if he takes an 0 for, his heroics in Game 1 totally make me forget that he did not do anything at the plate this time around. So Jay Martz, again, definitely getting a pass from me, regardless of what happens the remainder of this game here.
2-0 now. Skinner trying to find the zone. See what Torres Moore and him have cooked up. Shot into the net. Brings it 2-1 with 1 down. Tyler Long waiting on deck. Got a Dylan Johnson cameo at the bottom of your screen. And the 2-1 from Skinner. Ground ball up the middle over to the left side. Knocked down by Boyd. Boyd over to Sanchez in time for out number 2. So Skinner doing his best opportunity, or doing his best job to get a couple outs and try to put the bats back into his Golden Eagles' hands. And he already has 2 outs now in a row. And as we welcome back Tyler Long. Kidding, that is Cade Urban.
And just kidding. Cade Urban steps into the box for his first opportunity to hit today, and that does include the first game here. As Cade Urban steps into the left-hand side of the batter's box. Urban comes to us here. Let's get you some quick stats on Cade during the season. Urban is batting .308. He's made 26 appearances here, 11 starts, 11 RBIs, 1 home run for the part-time Coyote outfielder. Let's see what Cade has in store from the left-hand side in this at-bat.
Good eye as that first one misses low and away. Urban's come through with several clutch hits.
Oh, absolutely. He's
this season so far.
And it's so tough to be a part-time player, come off the bench cold and get a clutch hit. I think that's one of the hardest things to do in all of baseball.
And we've seen him do it.
Yes, and we've seen him do it multiple times here. So kudos to Cade Urban, keeping himself ready and always being a dangerous bat and option off the bench for head coach Nick Garitano.
He's got 2-0 count in his favor, making it 3-0, and he might earn himself a walk. Dylan Johnson waiting on deck just in case that happens.
Yeah, and it's tough, too. You know, when you're a part-time player, you get one at-bat. You know, you get one opportunity to kind of shine. You might want to swing at some bad balls, you know, try to get some attention. But Cade Urban, they're always disciplined with his plate appearances here. He'll be more than happy to take the walk, which he just did there. 4 pitches, and Cade Urban trots over to first.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who heard Eminem in my head when you said that. You go, one chance, one opportunity.
One chance. 8 Mile.
Great movie.
Good movie. Great movie, you're right.
Top of the order as Dylan Johnson returns to the dish for his 4th attempt. 0 for 2 on the day. Single, fly out, walk. Another opportunity here. First pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. 5th ball in a row from Skinner. Skinner just trying to get that last out. Got the first 2-1s pretty easy. Falling behind here. 5 balls in a row. That one hits the zone, even if the count 1-1 with 2 down and 1 on. Latham on deck, just in case. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball with no break. Hangs up in the zone for ball 2. Rossi out there in left field just took a couple steps back. That one hits the zone, evening up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the 6th. This is only a 7-inning game, folks. CSI down to their final 3 outs. As long as Skinner can get 1 here. Instead, fouling it off is Johnson.
And Johnson always going to make the opposing pitcher work here. Doesn't give up anything easy. Doesn't give himself up or outs easily, I should say. And that's nice to see from a freshman coming in, replacing a legend here at CSN in Tyler Brown.
Ground ball right up the middle. Hard shot. Walters knocks it down. No, it goes into center field. Tough play for Walters as it's deep in the middle. It looked like it hit off his glove or hit off his shin. Marcellin gets it in center, and now there's 2 on for Jarrell Latham.
Yeah, that was an all-or-nothing play there by Walters. He was either going to make a heroic play or the ball was going to get away. He did what he could, tried to backhand it, of course, ricocheted off his glove into shallow center field here, and just like that, Coyotes have 2 on and 2 outs for Jarrell Latham. Looked like it was going to be an easy inning for CSI. Not so much, as Jarrell Latham now has an RBI opportunity. The runner standing on second.
Latham just avoiding that elbow once again.
He'll throw it out there, won't he?
He's got the guard on it for a reason.
The elbow's like a magnet for balls here. Jarrell not afraid to take one for the team, which you like to see. Excellent team player. Of course, Jarrell Latham coming from BYU by way of Bishop Gorman High School. So happy to have Jarrell here in this lineup. His depth and speed are something that are key to this Coyotes lineup and have been all season. Like I said, stole his 25th bag in the first game here with only 27 attempts. Speed personified here in Jarrell Latham.
Urban dancing on second. Fouled off at the dish. 2-1 count, 2 down. 2 on. Latham searching for his first hit of the game. Over 2 at the moment. A couple pop-ups and a walk. 2-1 pitch. That just misses. Makes it 3-1. I'd give that one to Skinner all day. Looked good to me.
Yeah, like I said, this home plate umpire has been stingy, to say the least, behind the dish. We've seen some good pitches made on both sides that were not called for strikes, and it's got to be frustrating for every pitcher on the mound not getting those close calls.
Friendly pitch gets fouled off, bringing the count full, and now Skinner a pitch away from getting out of this one before any more damage can be done against them.
But on the flip side of that comment, though, Devin, it's got to make the hitters very happy because they know there's only a small part of the plate that they got to zone in on where they know that if it gets over there, that's a strike, and that's a huge advantage to any offense.
Full count pitch, runners go in the dirt. Ball 4 is called, and now the bases will be loaded for Blake Wiggins.
Yeah, and just like that, like you said, it seemed like it was going to be a harmless inning here as the first 2 batters were retired almost seamlessly here. And all of a sudden, Blake Wiggins steps into the box here looking to put this game out of reach completely. If Wiggins can put one in the gap and plate even a pair of runs here, I'm going to say a 7-run inning going into the last inning or last opportunity for CSI will be almost insurmountable.
Well, if he clears the bases, it'd be really awesome. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say.
Either way,
I had a point coming and then I lost it.
Listen, if he cleared the bases, it would be awesome. That is a great point here. And not only that, Blake Wiggins here in a RBI battle with teammates Brody Westmoreland and Jordan Hance. That's got to be a fun competition in the dugout to continue the team lead in RBIs. There's got to be some friendly competitiveness going on between all 3 of those guys.
Skinner's 0-1 misses, bringing the count 1-1 with 2 down and bases loaded. Wiggins also searching for his first hit of the game. Also, a couple flyouts and a walk to his name so far. 1-1 pitch. Misses outside.
And this truly has to be the most dynamic 3, 4, 5 hitters Coach Garitano has ever been able to run out here in his 6 years here at CSN. I mean, there's just no break. You know, you go righty.
3-1 count.
3 righties in a row, with him, Hand, and Westmoreland. But like I said, these guys, for the kind of power they supply, I mean, they're good contact hitters.
And then behind that, you got Newson, Perns, and then Martz.
Yeah. Very few, if any, holes in this lineup. Like I said, Newson leading the team in batting average, batting almost 390, 386 for Drew Newson.
And full count once again for Skinner. A pitch away from getting out of this inning, or a pitch away from walking another one in for CSN. Full count pitch, 2 down.
The skies light up just past the left field scoreboard here. As I thought I saw some lightning in the general vicinity. And like I said, there's
a shot in the right field. That one's definitely going to land. Lippard still chasing down and gets it right in front of the Greenspun Media Group sign. Urban comes on around. Johnson comes on around. And they're going to hold up.
Terrell Latham wanted to test that arm so bad. He was coming around third looking to break for home. Coach Nick Garitano putting the brakes on Jarrell, but if it was up to him, boy, he would have tested his arm. And with that kind of speed, he had a chance. But otherwise, Blake Wiggins plates RBIs 49 and 50 on the season here. 5-0, the big 5-0 for Blake Wiggins, prior to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Now here's the point. Now I remember what I was getting at. I was thinking the run rule, either way. The run rule is not into play, but it is now.
Yeah.
It is now. If
we get one more
Westmoreland,
yeah, it's over.
No, if he's got to put both around. Or actually, if he gets a home run, because it's 10. It's 10 after 5, 8 after 7.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're right.
So if he gets a home run, then it's over.
And if Westmoreland hits another home run, we're going to get him up here for
it's
a
Hand
post.
At the moment,
I'm sorry, Jordan Hand. If anybody hits a walk-off home run here and run rules, that we're going to have to get them up in the booth here, hopefully for a post-game interview. We have a lot of fun with that. Last couple of homestands, we've been able to get a Coyote to join us in the booth here.
And wow, they're going to go
talk a little shop with us.
Skinner's day is done, and unfortunately, CSI has to go to the bullpen one more time. I think that is 19. No, I don't know. Let me see. Tyler Coleman, 9. Yes, number 9, Tyler Coleman will take over for Skinner. So we'll give him a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Tyler Coleman taking over for Skinner with the number 9 on his back. Skinner went 2 innings, gave up 2 runs and 3 hits, and here's Coleman delivering the first pitch at the top of the zone for strike 1.
And skies lighting up behind us here at the back of Moore Stadium. Definitely see some lightning throughout the Vegas Valley here. Like I said, let's get this game in before we even get some raindrops falling. And let's keep our fingers crossed for
there you go. There's a pop-up right center field, shallow. Walters calling for it and catching it for out number 3. So Coleman does what he has to do, induce that final out, and we'll head to the 7th inning. CSN up 9-2. Cade Urban is staying in the game, and he will take over in left field for Tyler Long. And the first batter that Diem will face here in the top half of the 7th inning, and possibly the final inning, will be number 3, Jake Voigt.
And putting down the signs for Sage Diem will be Cody Milner, backup catcher here. Mayo Coyote Spirit Award winner here. Congrats to Cody here. Coach Garitano told a funny story. He said no matter what here, Cody Milner always lightens the mood and makes it fun for his teammates, coaches. He says he's a ball to have around in the clubhouse, and like I said, just one of the true inspirations and team leaders, unsung team leaders, that we don't really hear much about. So congrats to Cody Milner and all our Coyotes. They were able to take home some hardware from the 2016 Athletics Awards Banquet.
2-1 on the way. 3-1. Good stab by Milner behind the dish. Diem just trying to stay dialed in. Pitch to contact at this point. Doesn't need a lights-out inning. Just needs a couple outs.
Yeah, CH Diem looked really good in last inning.
Oh, there's a shot in the right field. Giving Hans something to think about. And he catches it.
Nice job
out
by
number
Jordan.
1.
And great positioning out there by Jordan Hand. Defensive positioning is everything in the outfield. That ball could have been a very, very tough out. But the way Hand was positioned, he had it played perfectly here. Couple steps back and to his right. That was right in his glove.
Joey Rossi at the dish for his 4th attempt. 1 for 3 on the day. Got on due to an error. Got on due to a single. Grounded out. First pitch here hits the zone. Strike 1.
It's beautiful to see Sage work when he's in a rhythm like this. Like I said, he struggled, was a little bit rusty. You could tell, walked the first 2 batters, but knocked the rust off quick.
There's a ground ball right side going foul. 0-2 count, 1 down. And Diem making quick work.
Yeah.
Gets the ball, throws the pitch.
Oh, he's comfortable out there. Like I said, he's already dialed in here. Him and Cody Milner are communicating without signs, without words. Like I said, he's throwing the balls down, and Sage Diem is. Did he get a piece of that?
He got a little piece of it. According to the on-plate umpire, Rossi stays alive.
Thought Rossi swung through that one, but obviously got a piece of it here. It's a little piece at the plate, and count remains 1-2.
Diem delivers. That breaking ball that just misses, bringing the count 2-2.
That baby came around quick, all the way around, catching the edge of the plate, or not catching the edge of the plate, almost.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Rossi.
How confident is Sage throwing his heater now? I mean, he's just locating that everywhere. He's kind of sweeping that breaking pitch inside to the right-handed hitters, throwing that heat on the outside part of the plate, and that has been a very effective combination for the Coyote lefty.
Cole Walters could be the final out for CSI. Swinging and missing on that one for strike 1.
And Sage the Southpaw, as his Twitter handle reads here, looking to have 2 perfect innings of relief and get Gabe Gonzalez his 5th victory of this 2016 season. 0-2, as Walters misses that one. We will have a doubleheader tomorrow, weather permitting. Keep that in mind. Weather permitting, there's a 60-something% chance of rain tomorrow. 65%, unfortunately. And keep following us on Twitter. We'll try to post updates if there's any sort of pushback or any delayed start times. We're going to try to get get you that information as quickly as possible here. Like I said, just at CSN Coyotes, keep an eye out for that. Weather permitting, we do have a pregame ceremony here starting around 11 a.m. to honor our sophomores. Let's hope we can get through that. Be a very nice gesture. Of course, our sophomores playing their last regular season home game here at Moore Stadium. So hope you can join us out here in person. If not, like I said, Devin and I will be bringing you the broadcast live, so make sure to tune in.
2-2 ground ball getting right into the glove of Westmoreland, who will tag first for the final out. And that's exactly what happens. 3 down. Diem comes in for relief, does an excellent job. Gabe Gonzalez gets another win in the books, and CSN wins this one 9-2.
Yeah, Gabe Gonzalez, 5 quality innings here to earn his 5th victory of the season. Future San Diego State Aztec had 1 bump in the road in the top half of the 3rd inning. He was able to get through that, and we were very impressed with the 2 innings of relief Sage Diem was able to throw. Like I said, lefty was lights out after walking the first 2 batters he faced, and no such struggles with the Coyote offense. They were awake from the start, Dev, plating 2 in the bottom half of the 1st inning to get a lead for their starter, and then plating 7 runs in the final 3 offensive opportunities to pull away and get this 9-2 victory. The magic number for CSN to clinch the Scenic West Athletic Conference is now down to 3, of course.
So we'll see what happens. Hopefully 2 more games tomorrow, but like I said, keep in mind the weather might not permit it. Follow us on Twitter at CSN Coyotes. We will give you the updates there. But for now, CSN takes the first 2 games of the 4-game weekend series here in Henderson, Nevada on First Responders Appreciation Day. And so tomorrow, hopefully we'll get to play a couple more games. If it does, first game is at noon. Follow us on Twitter. For James, I'm Devin. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Have a great night, folks.